Capaz voy arrancando ya para por si tiene intro o lo que sea. Vamos entonces a empezar con ese Alan Wake.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Se viene.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
¿Cómo?
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
Estabas borracho, Alan. Admitilo. ¿Se llamará Alan o será el típico que el nombre del juego es él? Cualquier
He was
cosa.
dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
Se viene Silent Hill. Sale. Avísame por favor en el chat si se corta o algo.
Suddenly, his body was gone.
¿Cómo? Uy. Empezamos
I
con
was in
todo.
shock from the crash. I could hardly stand my feet.
Es Silent Hill, gente. No, la luz mala. No, cabal. Atropellamos a cabal, gente. No. Ya me estoy mareando. Bueno, controles normales. Cualquier típico juego. No, Facu, dije que me hizo mirar acá a la luz mala hacia arriba. Dije, no, atropellamos a cabal.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
El faro. ¿Eso es el faro? Eso no es el faro. Sí, lighthouse para allá. Bastante claro. Pero, ¿qué hay acá? Me va a comer un bicho seguramente. Acá dice: Welcome to the town of Night Springs. Population. No sé cómo se decían los números en inglés. 505 and 9900, no sé.
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Ok. Coleccionables, no te caigas, Alan. Cafecito. Así es. Ok, campeón del mundo. Hacer lo que quiere. Voy a hacer zoom de alguna manera. ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? Metamensajes. Uy. No, cabal. Vino para vengarse. El grupo de guacaras.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer.
No entiendo nada.
You're It would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor.
¿Qué?
You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit.
Uy, sí soy escribiendo thrillers horribles. Uy, mi nueva personalidad es Alan Wake. Desde hoy. Uy, un QR. Escaneen gente. Arre. No ya ni debe funcionar esa página. Pero la puta madre, cabal. Ah, pero ¿qué pasó en esos esquivas, papá? Te tira al suelo nomás. Pero qué controles de mierda. ¿Cómo que mayúscula ahí?
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Y yo estoy apretando shift, literalmente, o sea, no estoy haciendo el mayús, que así apretar el mayús hace esto. Porque me queda re incómodo apretar el otro botón, pero bueno, voy a intentar en la próxima. Igual medio que estaba esquivando. Mira, tipo hace un... No, se me perdí, ¿qué tenía que hacer? No, por acá vine. Ah, este. No sé si es lo mismo. Ya veremos.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Corro. Amo los cuervos. Pero más rápido, papá. Físico de guionista. Corre. Uy, hay alguien más ahí. El bully. Bully 2. Ese penguin. Pero ¿cómo le va a disparar un fantasma, Gil? No, Jesse. Cabal captado en cámara.
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Mierda, ¿cómo voy a pasar?
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Sí, pero ¿por dónde quieres que salga, genio? No sé.
Follow the light.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only
Pero si
safe.
voy a la luz me muero. Cajeta. Bueno, la luz mala no era tan...
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
No, yo tampoco.
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing.
Bueno.
This way. There's no time.
Voy.
The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Cuando se echa la maldad.
Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
Cajeta la Outlast.
You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun. Pick up the revolver.
Espera, papá, para.
Now you'll die.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all.
Recuerda quién eres,
Back your
Simba.
dream now.
Solo así podrás saber.
In the nightmare,
Cómo ganar
a terrible
la luz
darkness was
mala.
taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Bueno.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna
Uf. Quiero la...
just like.
¿Pero cuántos enemigos? Ay, no corre, corre como en los sueños.
I could keep this up forever.
¡Ah! Pero... ¡Ay, ay, ay! Cine. No puede correr Alan Wake, no puede correr. Alan Wake, pero no running. Zero running. Coleccionable de la vida, sí. Pero no lo agarré. Me hace acordar un montón a Devil Within. Que es así de cine también. Re débil, ¿viste? Alan Wake
Shh, baby.
lo dijo.
Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Las cargas. No, Gravity Falls. Aunque más me parece esto la isla de Lluvia de Hamburguesas. Es re parecido. Todas las referencias tenía, sí, pero sí. Bueno, un poquito de paz, por favor.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host
No,
of the
cajeta,
radio
la
station.
entrevista.
Any chance
Lo que odio las entrevistas.
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us.
De
I'm
vacaciones.
sure you understand.
Anjo.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Sale Sudamericana, Goyo Prieto, Lam.
Very nice.
Sacaste 57 fotos.
And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah.
Les dejo este plano cine.
Locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Pará, que quiero hablar acá con el
Damn.
yuppies. Este va a ser el enemigo del juego, acuérdense.
Let's see who has the last laugh. City boy.
¿Cómo?
Okay. Good day to you too.
Come on, Slowpoke. You get the full service here. I've made all the arrangements. I drive
Pará,
the
que
car.
esté mirando.
I'll even carry the bags. All you have to do is drag your cute butt into the car and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, sounds like you've got a lazy bastard for a husband.
Yeah, but
¿Cuál
I
fue
got a
tu
thing for
auto?
him.
¿Este?
Come on, you lazy bastard. Let's go. We need to stop at the local cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment.
Espero que no haya delay.
Believe it.
Ah.
I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Sí soy.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
No puedo vivir sin el café.
Are you staying
Do
long,
me a
Mr. Wake?
favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me.
Muy
Call
yankee.
yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
No, o sea, yo digo el delay de la boca con el sonido y esas cosas.
I'm in the coconut. Drink 'em both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you. in
Ese
your
copyright.
sleep.
Ah, mira, si había para hacer música sin copyright. Juego de 2013.
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah, you need to give it a good
Mejor que no se
solid
ponga.
whack.
¿Y esta qué hace? Señora, ¿está bien? Ah, como me miran ahí atrás.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Sí, totalmente tiesa.
Hello?
Señor que no conozco y nunca hablé en mi vida, ¿puede dejar de cagar para hablar conmigo, por favor? Un segundito.
Carl couldn't make
¿Cómo?
it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Qué gente más rara de este pueblo. Gracias, señora,
Cauldron Lake is a special
que salió de la
place.
oscuridad.
Very inspiring. You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Okay.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon.
Mucha vieja Teresa.
The
Pablo y su
Andersons,
amigo.
they're local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Esta tengo algo que decir. No.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Ay, yo mirando la moza y estaba bien fuera mi esposa.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home, okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
Bueno, no vamos a poder sentir muy identificados con Alan Wake. Porque no podemos escribir.
Want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light you.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Sale Skyrim. Hay algo ahí atrás, yendo. Nunca el camino principal.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Son minijuegos. Más fácil que el Alien Isolation. Es un avance.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Hay algo escrito ahí. Ah, no me dejan ver. Pero había algo escrito ahí.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Quiero ver qué está escrito ahí. Ah, no, son como detalles del propio cartón nomás. Todo puede ser. Sale cortar leña. Sale Cipriano.
Alice? Honey?
La esposa desaparecida. Ya.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you. Alan, come here, Slowpoke. I'm waiting.
Ahí voy, ahí voy. Uy, para que no.
I'm not the surprise.
Me tengo que duchar primero.
Steady. Go take a look.
Oh,
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice. Everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic.
Todos quieren que trabaje, todos quieren que tenga éxito. Yo no quiero. Quiero ser un fracasado.
No, it's not like that. That's not...
¿Cómo?
Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice! God damn it!
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
Damn
it. Alice?
Alice?
Pero la cajeta.
Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the
Alice,
lights
no
were
puedo abrir bien la boca. Arre.
Alice!
Para que no puedo correr.
It's all right, I'm coming.
What the hell?
Bueno, pará. No te casaste con un gimnasta.
Alice?
No.
Oh, no.
Keep going. Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Fin del tutorial.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Bueno, a la mona me está cayendo muy bien también. Sale electrocutada.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there. Damn.
Todo mal, todo mal, todo mal, todo mal.
Hello?
No, la luz mala otra vez.
Hello? Someone there?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night. Departure by Alan Wake. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Cine.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
No hables con los fantasmas, Alan, por favor. Ya le viste lo que le pasó a Jesse Pinkman. Terminó muerto, tratando de ayudarte.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Liendo. Puede entrar subido a este árbol. Sí. ¿Qué pasa si me voy por el costado?
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
¿Me tiro nomás? Sale kinesiólogo.
Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen,
Deposit.
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Nightfall.
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey.
Pleased
To meet you. Non-refundable
reservation
deposit required. Fair and square.
¿Te acuerdas cómo le habías arreglado vos Paco hace delay? El OS. Las dudas. Por las dutres.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Se parkour.
It's the
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Esa publicidad de Energizer. Yendo.
During your trying
walking.
it's the latest thing.
Incontestably
Proven.
Yes.
Let you
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
down.
Hello?
and keep those cholesterol levels.
This is bad.
¿Cómo? Pero... Tampoco sacado, mi amigo. Y bueno, había que pagar de alguna manera.
Over the cliff with the office. I hoped Stucky had suffered the same fate, but I wasn't planning on staying to find out. Was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
No sé por qué hice eso de la luz.
I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed
Le tiré una bengala.
or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Pero la... Uf.
What the hell was that?
Muy hábil witting. Muy hábil witting.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Momento bosque.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Entonces esto me adelanta que el que hacía las llamadas va a venir más adelante en el juego. Se va hasta la gasolinera.
To eat.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Pero se viene primera muerte. Pero ¿dónde está la luz que me recupera?
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way. There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
No era el que pateé y rompí. Ah.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could
Sí, pero no sé por qué no estoy queriendo disparar mucho. Pasa que me rodearon un montón.
reach the top.
No, es muy tosco el sistema de combate. Me disculpo con los viewers. Vamos. Ahora sí. ¿Qué pasa acá? Hay un atrapado ahí. No estaría entendiendo lo que tengo que hacer. Creo que buguear el coso no es una opción. Subirme acá arriba. ¿Cómo? Ah, no. Ahí ya caché. Listo. Básico de juegos. Pero la concha, un poquito más cerca. Esas skills de gamer. Ah, gastaba. Se me dejaron eso en toda la cara y... ¿Cómo no hacer eso? Malgastando... Como escopeta se vienen cositas. Cuando te dan la escopeta se vienen cositas.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather's
Saluda en el chat la gente que nos está hablando, por favor.
crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. To you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio.
Dejen su lam.
Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was
Bueno, los rota
Oh,
Twitch.
isn't it beautiful out there?
sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustle in the undergrowth and took off.
Esa vida recuperada.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure, Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Me está gustando bastante hasta ahora. Bastante cine.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no curves. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Yo me pongo a hacer. Pero pará, por favor. No se puede así, hermano. El que se duerme es cartera.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no curves. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Acá zapete. Velocidad. Todavía no le pillo el truco a la esquivada. Cajeta. Pero te agarran entre tres y ¿qué haces? No. Esto es una vergüenza realmente. Una bala.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Dale correr. Vamos. Vuelan cosas. Facu, si puedes iluminarme, ¿para qué sirve la bengala? Para bengalear. Mientras que Facu contesta eso, escríbanme ahí en el chat cualquier cosita. Y la que bengale. Correr. Para la puerta, hermano. No sé qué hice. No. Lim. Listo. Se vienen cositas. Y se viene pilas de litio. El litio que nos va a robar Elon Musk.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed.
Sale Cosmos.
In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference,
Sale mirar la tele.
Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a
Que quede claro que solamente voy a mirar esta vez la tele y después nada más. Porque no creo que me sirva para nada. Hay que darle algo de valor a los desarrolladores.
9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment. Known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay.
Justo leí algo de una secta que hacía esto la otra vez.
Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a
Los Heaven Gate. Heaven Gate. Que se suicidaron en masa.
I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment.
Como Loki,
They always
Lam.
do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
Son esas variantes de Alan Wake, Alan despierta, Alan sleep, Alan duerme, Alan run, Alan corre.
Quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened. the decaying atom
Se queda
unobserved.
mirando todo, pero sí.
Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Sirve. Ahora a lo que nos concierne.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
No vas a hacer cosas lindas, al parecer, Alan Wake.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reached the lights of the gas station alive.
Qué tensión. A ver si llegamos alguna vez a la gasolinera esa. Alan Cafeina con todo.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Los planazos. Sale.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting, at least for a moment. The sane world reasserted itself. Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him. The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
¿Cómo? Salió siesta una semana.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
¿Me deja usar el auto?
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
¿Cómo? Soy Alan. Cafeina. Arre.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
Bueno, la cuestión es que voy a seguir mañana. Me enganchó mucho, me gustó, mucho cine. Tengo ganas de ver cómo sigue, pero hay que administrar el contenido. Capaz mañana le meta 2 capítulos, no sé cuánto dura cada uno, pero fue como una buena venta este inicio. Así que eso. Me voy a despedir y esto fue Alan Cafeina, capítulo 1. Besito, arre.